Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Just a bit of an update on the Incompetence by Royal Mint Decree debacle that happened yesterday. If you haven't seen the video from yesterday, we highlighted a pricing error on the Royal Mint's website and just the fact that they can't get even the simple basics right of a product release, where they were trying to charge £652, including VAT, for a tube of 16 1/10 ounce silver coins, which worked out at over £400 per ounce for silver. Obviously, that was a pricing mistake, and they have now confirmed that that was a pricing mistake, as was the case for the quarter ounce silver Britannia tube as well. And they've updated the price, but they seem to have got it wrong again. Now, this is live and orderable, so perhaps there is an opportunity here for some of us to get a bit of a deal on these 10th ounce Britannias. And the reason that I say I think it's wrong is because this is the 2026 listing, and we can see here, unit price £70.31, £84.37 with the VAT added. And on the 2025 version, we can see it's £117.72 with £141 as that inclusive VAT price. So you can see there's quite a difference there of nearly £70. Quite the difference indeed. And also, as you may have seen in the video yesterday, the dealers right now, the big dealers, the two that I'm going to mention, the ones that I'm sponsored with on this channel, Atkinson's and Chard's, are offering these products out at about £108 per tube. So you can see there's a significant saving to be had over the bullion dealers. Now, I don't know whether the Royal Mint will honour this pricing mistake or not. And if you go and order it, be aware that they might turn around and say, actually, it was a pricing mistake and we're going to have to ask you for a bit more or cancel your order. But they have honoured pricing mistakes in the past, and I don't know if they will again. So if you're interested in getting these, and if you were going to buy them anyway from somewhere, then you might as well buy them from the Royal Mint at quite the heavy discount. I'm not advocating that we should do this to specifically rip off the Royal Mint. I'm just advocating that they've got a price point up there that seems very cheap for a change, and that's unheard of with the Royal Mint, as I've demonstrated a number of times with a lot of their different products, which seem to be massively overpriced. So if it's wrong, they might come back and tell you that it's wrong. If it's right and they honour it, then amazing. We got ourselves, I think, a bit of a bargain. Now, I say bargain because I still do genuinely think that paying £84.37 for 1.6 ounces of silver, which works out about £55 per ounce of silver content, is too high. I think if you turn around tomorrow and take this back to a bullion dealer, you'll be lucky to clear £30, £35 an ounce for these coins. So there is a price point thing here to worry about. But with these, you really shouldn't be selling them back to dealers. You should be looking to try and get the best out of them from a second-hand perspective, selling them yourself. I've seen these tubes confirmed sales on eBay selling for about £95, so you can easily get that premium out. And look, there's going to be a flipping potential here. I think if people buy these in bulk and get them for £81.66 and they go and flip them on eBay for £95, you could make a tenner a pop. That's pretty good. I think that's not to be underestimated. So I can imagine a lot of these will be available over the coming weeks and months if this price point isn't reflected or changed by the Royal Mint again. But I want to highlight again that the Royal Mint seem to not be very good at their jobs this week. They are having a bit of a nightmare, and I can't just help but wonder if it's because they've made quite a lot of staff redundant over the last couple of months, and perhaps they've made people redundant who were doing this element of the job and now are not there to do it. So somebody else has been given the task to do it and they're not particularly good at their job. I did like the entertaining comment in my previous video that perhaps it's Anne Jessup taking up some of the slack and doing the website pricing. We can only but speculate, but it's not unheard of for the Royal Mint to get things wrong. And this is just yet another example of our national mint, a national institution, being a little bit of a laughingstock. So if you're interested, I guess there's a link in the description box below. Go and buy them. I would say they're still an overpriced product for what they are, but if you're going to buy them anyway and have them for a collection, then I guess there they are. You can go and get them. So thanks all. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. That's it from me. Bye.